Hey, we are not doing noodles today, but I put this here because if I don't, everything turns dark and you can't see my lovely face. Hi. Oh my gosh, actually, my skin, it's usually really good. It's been getting out of control lately. I just have to say. And so, can I sit down? Thank you. Let's put this bench over here. And it better not make noise. See what happens? Look. It's gonna get like really bright and then, oh, it's still dark. Oh my gosh, we're in a cave. I have some breaking news over here. Click the link down below to follow my Patreon for mukbangs and drama not allowed on YouTube. Link below. I would actually love to have these, to be honest with you. I found these at H Mart and I'm like, I'm gonna be doing this with, I don't think I'm gonna do it today. I think I'm gonna wanna do this with Del Taco. Del Taco with fire noodles, but these are not fire, well, they're kind of fire. And it's called Raboki, which is tteokbokki. It's sweet. It's sweet, even though I don't like sugar. I'm a walking hypocrite. Hi, we're back home. Shooby-doo, we're home. Hello, we're back home. Shooby-doo, we're home. Hello. And my face is swollen because it's just water weight. Because it is, because it's true. Oh my gosh, I'm like feeling so many emotions. And number one, I'm really tired. I went to sleep last night at like 2 in the morning. I really don't like doing that. I just don't. And it just is what it is for a multitude of reasons. The main reason was I didn't eat enough food yesterday. And if I don't eat enough food, I can't fall asleep. So today, I'm gonna try to eat as much food as I can. We're gonna stuff it in. By the advice of my dietitian, we're gonna stuff it in and we're gonna eat everything that we want to eat. So I can't even like barely function. So today I decided I would answer some questions from Instagram and Twitter and all these places because honestly, I'm too tired to function. I'm just like, I don't want to be yawning on camera, and if I do start to yawn, we'll grab the noodles and we'll gun back here. Okay, deal. A lot of you guys are watching this and you're ready for a show. I can't be yawning on set. Well, I can. I am the director here. But anyways, today I thought it would be fun to do Pizza Hut. Now you guys know, I don't really like Pizza Hut. I have given it many tries back in Orlando. I don't like it. I don't like it. And let me back up my statements with evidence and facts, because I don't like people who in this world who say all this stuff and don't back up their statements. So let me back this up for you. This is really important. A, the crust is too fluffy. It's too much air, too much fluff, and it creates a dryness in the atmosphere. Number 2, the pizza sauce gives me horrible heartburn, acid reflux, and the whole bit. Number 3, they barely put any cheese, and I like cheese, and they mislead you in those commercials with the cheese pull. Oh no, honey, I've gotten more cheese pulls from Little Caesars. I've got more cheese pulls from Papa John's. Barely any cheese. Number 4, I just feel that it's bland. And number 5, it can be very over salty. There's no flavor. It's salt. You know, Domino's has come a long way with adding flavors. Oh, toppings. Number 6, not as many toppings as Domino's. Not as many toppings. Now, I didn't even get any toppings. Okay, I just put in the order. I have to go drive and pick it up. We are doing all pepperoni. And we're going to be doing their breadsticks and their, let me tell you, you know, I should really turn off this phone for this video. It's Nancy. I just took a nap. I told you I really don't want to be tired. So if I have bags under my eyes, my double chin, my water weight, and I'm just swelling. Okay. Oh, you guys. So I really want to get back to sleep. I love going to sleep at like 9 p.m. I really do. I don't like staying up late. I'll do it when I have to. I have to do it very often. I don't like staying up late. I'll try to go to sleep at 9 p.m. It makes me feel better. I like waking up at 5 or 6 a.m. I really do. I feel like my days are longer. I feel like I'm more productive. I feel like I'm less lazy. I feel like I have to take less breaks. I feel more refreshed. I mean, I feel dizzy. I feel dizzy, honey. I don't feel right at all. It's my own fault. Actually, it's Nancy's fault. Now that I think about it, because one of the reasons why I was staying up, other than I didn't eat enough food, you know, I'm trying to eat to survive here, she is distracting me with all of this litigation stuff that I have to read over because we're suing some people. We're suing some people. I know, word already got out. Someone already posted about it. It's whatever. It's public knowledge. And I'm standing up for me, and it's going to be an easy one, but I'm not in obligation to tell you any of the facts. It'll be reported if someone wants to report on it. It will not if no one really cares. It doesn't matter. This is for me. So, it's just so much. I'm just like, eye bags city over here. Anyways, so we're going to give Pizza Hut a try here in Los Angeles. Because in Florida, I've given it so many tries, and every time it's like, ugh. And their stuffed crust is number 7 or 7. Well, say 6. Their stuffed crust is barely stuffed. It's the skimpy little sorry slice of a cheese, excuse of a cheese. The skinniest little thing. Oh, number 7, their crust is horrible. It's like plastic. No flavor, no seasonings, no grease, hard plastic crust with the sorry slinky sliver of a cheese inside. Number 8, it's expensive. Look at me, I should get an A+ on this book, but I am over here backing up all my statements. Okay, I don't like people who could be like, I don't like that, and then you don't even understand why. Number 8, it's expensive. Little Caesars is half the price sometimes. I mean, shoot, 2 toppings. Pizza Hut without a coupon is $19. Little Caesars, it's 6. Well, I always get the stuffed crust. I do think it's better quality. Okay, that's $8, $9, $10. Basically half the price. So all those reasons combined, I really am not a Pizza Hut girl. I'm not. Actually, my favorite pizza, well, it's been so long, but I remember loving it. Maybe it was just magical because I was happy to be in the atmosphere. I was happy to be there. Maybe it's because me and Orlin were getting along that day. We went to an amusement park in Pennsylvania called Knoebels, and they had a beautiful pizza place. The thinnest, crispiest, crunchy, thin, crispy dough, like the actual, what you call it, the pizza, the crust, the dough. And it was so good. We ate the whole pizza in the car, the whole thing. And then we were like, shoot, we should have gotten more. That was really good. I do like, what kind of pizza am I really into? Well, when I was in Vegas, I did a lot of the cheesy stuff. That's fine. It's a lot of cheese. It's good, it's tasty, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, for me, pizza is hard because I have heartburn. Oh. Tomato sauce, like I said, it gives me heartburn. Oh. I did a pizza video with the Hungry Fat Chick. We got Italian white pizza. No marinara sauce. I still got sick from it from the garlic because you guys know sulfur, kind of really hurts me to consume and digest, and I feel really up. See, it's so funny. I really do have a lot of food sensitivities, gluten. There's things I don't like to eat. They make me feel bad. I still eat everything. I mean, it's just part of the job. I just accept that. If it's not gonna really set me back for days, which durian will, garlic really can actually. And that's what happened. The pizza was so good. It was so buttery. It was called white pizza. I did it again by myself when I announced my new house to you. Which you guys I really miss. I'm so sick of playing this Airbnb game. And I obviously have this place for 2 months. So it's like, okay, we can hang up some curtains. We kind of try to make this exciting for you guys, but it's like I really miss my house. And I ordered that same pizza from the Italian place, soaked in butter, so soft, white, crispy. Oh, it was so much cheese, but they put garlic, which made it taste good, but man, did I get really sick. I was so sick. I got more sick from the Italian food than I did from Heart Attack Grill. Well, the first time. The second time I went to Heart Attack. Oh, excuse me. See, I knew. Look at my face. There we go. See how bright it got? Shine bright like a diamond. The second time I went to Heart Attack Grill, I got really sick and something happened. I'm not going to say on to YouTube. Okay. I'll put it on my Patreon if you guys want to know more about my life. Come follow my Patreon account if you're a grown-up. I'm coming out with a vlog today. A little update for my closest followers, which I really appreciate. But anyway, they get all the nasty stuff because I can't put that here. And it's honestly, it's not like I'm considerate of the people that find my channel. I don't care at all. You know me and my policy. If someone that shouldn't be watching YouTube is watching YouTube, it's not my fault. You're a lousy parent. You're giving freaking ants these cell phones without supervision, no child prevention, nothing. Just roaming around. I literally was driving yesterday. I saw these 2 girls. They looked like they were 10 years old on iPhones by themselves, just walk. I'm like, it was a empty. I'm like, where are their parents? And they were on bikes, no helmets. I'm like, this is so like. See, if I was a parent, I'd be very strict. I said, don't go out. Give me your phone. You're revoked all your privileges. You're grounded for 2 months. Talk back to me. It's 3. Get to your room before I get the bounce. No. Okay. Hey, it's a family tree over here. You pass down the family customs. Don't come for me. It's my great-great-great-grandmother's fault. They all started spanking, and spanking runs in the family. I don't know what to tell you. Do you guys believe in that? I know. Is that a controversial topic? I feel like in some cases, yes, it should be but that's, well, yeah. Get him. Anyway, today we're doing pizza. Yay! Don't cancel me. We're back home. Shooby-doo, we're home. Hello, we're back home. Shooby-doo, we're home. Hello. We're back home. Shooby-doo, shooby-doo-bay. It's time to eat shooby-doo. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. All right, let's go get some pizza. Wish me luck, because driving is crazy here, and then I will be back, and we're gonna eat and answer your. You guys are gonna help me along with this video. I feel like I do Q&As once a week. I mean, sometimes I have a lot of stories for you. Sometimes I'll read one question, my mind will go on a tangent, and then, oh, you helped me come up with something to say. That's kind of hard sometimes, like coming here every day. It's like, what am I gonna say to these people? I mean, what am I gonna say? Excuse me. Except that it's your fault. What am I going to say, honestly? It comes to my mind in the moment. That's the truth. I mean, every once in a while, it's like, oh, that was funny. I'll say that on YouTube. That'll be a good story time. Or if I'm stressed, I love to complain. It's my forte. It's my strong suit here. I have nothing to complain about other than my sleep. It's all my fault, unfortunately. I hate saying that. I don't like hearing that it's my fault. Shine bright like a diamond. I don't like hearing that it's my fault. Gosh, it's just noise, hate speech to my ears. I always like to blame others. It makes me feel better about myself. So anyways, thank you guys for watching my intro. I'm so excited to eat. Here we go. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Bam. Ooh. Ooh. Ew. 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 Let's eat. I'm starving. We are gonna first try. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have acid reflux tonight. It better be worth it. This is what I say about good food. It better be worth it. Let's try their breadsticks. It's fine. I want Wingstop Ranch.
Click the link down below to follow my Cameo, where I will make a special video just for you. We can also message each other too. Link below.
I want Wingstop Ranch. See, I don't like this. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. The fluffiness, the dryness, it reminds me of biscuits. Is this too bright? Shine bright like a diamond. Hello? Thank you. This reminds me of biscuits. That's why I don't like it. I don't know, dryness. And on top of it, it has garlic, which tastes good, but bad for me. Let's try their pizza. This is what their pizza looks like. Thick, fluffy crust. It looks like a slice of bread. Here we go. It's fine. I feel like I'm at church. And you know how they rip off a piece of it. It depends on the church you go to. Lutheran, they do not have the little pre-made, dehydrated little bread crackers. You know, when you go up to do the communion. Oh, I got smacked one time because I put the left hand over the right hand, not the right hand over the left. You go there and you're like, hello. Hello. I should say that next time I go to church. Hello. Well, it depends what church again. It could be a priest, it could be a pastor. The person in charge, the boss. They give you a piece of bread and to symbolize you know what. And very strict because I went to Catholic school, and I think it's the right hand over the left, or the left or the right, or there's something about it. And this teacher, I was in 3rd grade too, and she goes, in the middle of church, I'll never forget it, on my hand, because it wasn't the right hand over, it was not orderly. I'm thinking like, I'm about to eat this bread, lady, to give thanks for my life, for goodness, for grace, for humanity, to think of the bad things I did and hope that I can learn from them, blah, 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 blah. And you're over there hitting me in the middle of a service. You're hitting. Anyways, so I just thought of it, like, oh yeah, because I went to a Lutheran church one time, and they started the little dehydrated little bread crackers. It was like a whole loaf. This big. And he would tear off a piece and give it to me. Tear off a piece, give it to me. Tear off. And you could just put your hand out like this. You could be like this. Hey. I one time went like this. And he gave it to me. He put the bread right there. This tastes like I'm eating church loaf. What's the whole loaf of bread? That's how fluffy, in a bad way, this is. I prefer the bread at church. It was way tastier. Maybe this is like a preference for some people. I feel like I'm an Italian snob. This is not pizza. This I should put in the title to make people mad. Authentic Italian food, Pizza Hut. Oh, people will click on the video just to tell me off. Yeah, I might do it actually. Yes, that'd be really funny. This is watery sauce. Look at that. Look what happened right here. It's watery sauce. Look at that. Look where my finger is. Watery sauce. It looks like on a sponge. I feel like I'm eating sponges. All right, let's try this pasta. Oh, it's steaming still. Good. Yeah, I honestly, this is gross to me. Sponge, watery sauce. I feel like I'm eating a loaf of bread with pizza sauce on it. That's not appetizing to me at all. There's so much fluff. Also, Pizza Hut makes my eyes itch like I got stung by bees. It's fine. I'm not even reacting. It's fine. Guess we're gonna starve today. Should I force this in? I don't know. I have to eat to survive, so we'll try to eat all of it. Well, let's answer your questions. Excuse me. Here we go. Ooh. This is so not, in my opinion, good. It's just basic. It feels like I made it with just like some Walmart or some ragu, put it on some noodles, and 20, how many dollars? So many dollars. 20 something, 20, too many dollars. Out of everything, this is the best thing. These breadsticks are a joke. It's a sponge. It's literally a sponge. If you like to eat sponges, you'll love Pizza Hut. And this is my personal review, okay? That's weird because I used to love Pizza Hut. I don't know what happened. I think what happened was I started trying more things. Some people, this is all they have. This is what they grow up with. That was me. I never had Little Caesars until I became a mukbanger a couple years ago. I think I had Papa John's once in my life. Domino's, it was like here and there, but it wasn't close. The flavor's nice. I like the garlic, but man, I should put this fine Italian restaurant sponge mukbang. Okay. Let's see what you guys would like to know. First question. Should I go like this randomly? Stop. Are you going to remarry Orlin again? No. How's your relationship with Nancy? Not very good. Where's the collab with Raven and Miranda? It's on my Patreon. Link down below if you want to see the original version that I had to take down because of Nancy. Speaking of Nancy, link in the description. You must be a grown-up. That's all I'm going to say. Oh. Oh. Thoughts on James Charles? His hair, I don't like that. Is that bird's nest? That's okay. I got the #2 pencil, so you can make fun of my hair too. I just like that. I don't like that hair. It looks like a tree canopy. Have you ever seen those? What are they called? Somnom trees from Africa. They're like, that's what his hair does. James Somnom Tree Africa Charles. That's his full name. This is America for you. Low standards. You know, I get requested to eat Pizza Hut all the time. Where are your standards? Well, you're all watching me, so I guess you got none. The flavor is fine, but maybe I feel like I'm just eating a bowl of white flour. So biscuity. Thoughts on who? I don't know who that is. Maybe I shouldn't say it out loud. What if they're like a terrible person? Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Here we go. And stop. Weight loss tips. Oh, it came to the right channel. Order Pizza Hut, and then you won't eat. Next. More pictures with Raven. They're on my Patreon. Actually, I posted photos with Raven and Miranda on my Patreon last night. Things that, again, will not be going on anywhere else. Stop! Would a car with you... Okay, I'm not answering that. What car would I run over Nancy with? Ugh. Oh, something came to mind. Should I talk about it on YouTube? Yeah, I'm going to because that's what my show's about, in my opinion. Florida just passed a law that gives people on the highway the right to run over people that are walking on the highway with the protests and stuff based on what had happened all last year. Now, I just think from a legal standpoint, I can understand why it passed because roads are for driving. And when you hold up traffic and there's an ambulance trying to get through and someone's gonna pass away because people are holding up signs and not letting cars go by, it becomes a problem. If someone is having an emergency, if someone has to go to the bathroom, they have to poop themselves. You know, I just think of like my family trying to get somewhere. They're going to work. These are innocent people, and there are so many people that would stop literal highways. I understand where awareness is important. Do it on the sidewalk, or do it on a non-busy. Don't go on the highway. It's dangerous. It puts everybody at risk. And do you think it's solving anything? It's not. It's making people angry. It takes away from the message. That's my view. I mean, I don't think anyone should be deliberately like, there's Nancy. Bye. No. There should be no deliberate stuff. But people have crashed because they're trying to swerve. I mean, they're going 60 miles an hour and there's people walking out with signs. People are holding hands and trying to, like, that's just not, that's stupid. I mean, I learned as a kid, don't put your hand on the stove, it'll hurt. Don't walk on the highway. Roads are for driving, not for walking. I mean, this is what you learn as a child. And I think it is an irresponsible way to protest, in my view. I think protesting is amazing. We need a lot of it. That's how change happens. I've been in protests. I remember on the Capitol. I told you guys that story when I was in college, and I was in Washington, D.C. And, I forget her name, the blonde lady. The one who was wanting to be married to her significant other. And then she had passed, blah, blah, blah. Remember Eddie? I think her name was Edie. She changed the whole, I remember I stood on the steps. I didn't have a sign, but I was there. I was really insecure about my weight. I remember I bundled up. But, you know, it was on the steps. It was on the sidewalk. It was in a park. It was outside of a public place. It wasn't on the highway where there could be a school bus of innocent children and the bus crashes because it's trying to swerve someone holding up a sign. And then now all those children are passed. I mean, just think of it's irresponsible. And people are saying that it's a bad thing. I mean, it puts so many people at risk. It's just not the right way, I don't think, to put other people at risk. That's not good. That's not okay with me, you know. So I only bring this up because we were just talking about roads and highways, I think. But what did I say? Oh, what car would I go over Nancy with? Excuse you. A Chevy. Okay. No, so good. No. But yeah, that was in the news. It actually has a lot of support. I know a bunch of other states are not considering it because it makes it safer for everybody. I mean, shoot, you jaywalk and you could get written up and thrown in jail for 2 nights because I mean, that's a crime. If you're not in the designated walking space, if a car hits you and you're out of it, the pedestrians have a right of way in parking lots and in those designated spaces. I remember my friend got written up and had to go in the police car because they jaywalked. I mean, it's a crime anywhere else. And when it becomes a huge clump of people and they're stopping all traffic, it becomes dangerous. It's just not smart. It's not fair to all those innocent people who might agree with you and the message you're trying to put out there, but that's just not the safest way to do it. So, cancel me all you want, but that's what I think. I think it's a good thing to make it safer for everybody. Unless there's more to it that I missed, but that, as far as I know, it's saying that, well, they need to make it, well, I don't know the wording. It could be that, run over everyone free for all. I hope it's not that, but I hope it's that it should not be acceptable. Yeah. Next question. Would you be a guest on a TV show? Yeah, Jerry Springer. And I better see Orland there. Put him up. Yes, I would. I would love to be a guest on Jerry. Who's that other person? Mari? I don't know. Mari. Judge Judy, just so I can laugh and get scolded, get embarrassed on national TV. That would be great. I love Judge Judy. I think she's so funny. I know, again, that's not everyone's cup of tea. Ugh, just like this pizza. Ugh. Okay, stop falling. Jeepers. What has happened? What TV shows would I like to be on? I would like my own TV show where I eat and complain. I actually would love to be on like a talk. I saw a psychic one time who told me that in the future I would have my own show. I'd be a host, a talk show host. I'm thinking like, the world must be very forgiving by that point because of all the stuff about me out on the internet. You know, I guess if you write it off as just failed comedy, it can be a little easier to digest. But, you know, I've been a little train wreck, you know? And I'm thinking, like, who knows if it'll come true. But I would love to actually host something. Interview people. I need to work on my interview skills, though. I feel like I talk too much. I need to be a better listener. But I like people. I like different people. I like learning different perspectives. I feel like I'm nice to everybody, truly, except for my husband. And I would love to have my own show where I just talk. I don't know what network would host that, but you know, there's less fold your hands squeaky clean networks. You know, I'm thinking like MTV, VH1, TLC, where it can be a little trashy and they're okay with it. They encourage it. I would love that. That's a dream of mine, to have my own talk show. I think I would need help on the topics, but I like topics. I love debate. You guys know I like The View. I watch that pretty regularly. I wish there was more resistance. I mean, I've told you, even if I don't agree with people, I like to hear both sides. I like to learn. I like to hear more of things I don't agree with. And The View is too much everyone talking in an echo. This was bad. Yep, it was bad. Yep, it was bad. Yep, it was bad. And then, you know, we have Megan. My father! And we need we need more resistance. I want to hear, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it can be really good, but I like shows like that. I really do. I really do. I love people having debate, discussion. I love to see people disagree in a nice way. I like to see it get a little feisty. Actually, that's one of the reasons I can't stand The View anymore, because they're on separate rooms. They can't yell at each other. I'm like, oh. Oh, and it's like one at a time. Oh, I want to see a little like emotion. Like, I'm passionate about this topic. You know, it's more entertaining, but would I like to be in a show like that? I feel like I'm really good at standing my ground. Hey, that's your fault. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, I'm speaking. Hey, shh. I'd be great, you know? I'd be great. Speaking of show, you did so good on that show called Tosh.0. Thank you. I was really nervous for that show. And that was before, I mean, I was kind of new to YouTube. Well, I'd been doing it a year or two. But I was still trying to find me on the internet. And I was also really nervous. It was so quick and like, woo, you know. So I enjoyed it. I would love to do more. How tall are you? About 6 foot. 5'11" and a half. I feel like there's something itching. I keep going like this. Would you ever do a video with Orlin, even though you're divorced? No. That's it. We're done. Will you try Farmer Boys? Yes, I will. I want to try Farmer Boys, and I want to try Fat Boys. I did Fat Burger, but there's a Fat Boys. When I go back to Vegas, I might do that with Hungry Fat Chick. I'm so disappointed in this meal. Starvation tonight. Can you use the filter called Bambi? I don't use filters on Instagram ever. I mean, every once in a while. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll have more followers if I start using filters. Did you fire Nancy? No, not yet. We're in a clause where she has to be retained for a certain amount of time. It's a problem. I'm inspired by you. Thank you. You want to get fat, girl? Boy? Man? Old man. Okay. Unless that's not you and your profile. Okay. Stop! Okay, that's the N-word. I'm not saying that out loud. Oh my god, you guys. You guys are so inappropriate. Someone said, I miss your ASMR videos. I don't. It's so weird. There are some times where I don't feel like talking. Oh, there's something itchy in my shirt. Am I having hallucinations? It's really getting on my nerves. You know when there's like a piece of fabric, like just get it into your skin. ASMRs, I feel like I can't express myself. I'm not a pretty eater. A lot of that is about the noises, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'll burp and stuff, but I don't. It's more about my mind, less about that. I think they're boring. I can't ever get through 2 minutes of those. Would you like to go to Slovakia? Sure. I just found out that David Dobrik's Slovakian. And he moved here when he was 6. Does he have an accent? Can anyone tell? I can't tell. I didn't know. How far is that from Ukraine? You know, we look a little similar. Well, he's canceled. Never mind. I don't want to be associated with him. Let's see here. I mean, all these questions, I just can't. Stop! Why are you always lying? Good question. I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the truth. I'm running from the truth. Oh my god. Oh my god. This shirt, I'm taking it. Well, no. I mean, spinning it around. What's that slow flow rider? Spin it right around. Oh my god, it feels better now. You guys ever get creeped out eating out of aluminum? Like you're gonna chip, I mean, aluminum foil especially. The metal in your mouth, no. Just can't. I'm holding my fork like a baby. Oh, here we go. I wonder. Why are you so skinny? How much do you weigh? Who's your celebrity crush? Ricky Martin. I was checking out his Instagram the other day. I'm like, oh my god. He's like 50 and he's still, well, I actually like older, so that was the problem with Orlin. My first boyfriend, I was 19, he was 26. I prefer it that way. Second boyfriend, I was 20, 21. He was 24. I prefer it that way. Third boyfriend, I was also 21, something like that, 22. He was 28. I prefer it that way. And then we have Orlin, you know, and I'm 28 and he's 25. He should be 35. No, so 55, sign me up. Okay. All right. I kind of, yes, it's true. It's true. I prefer older. I really do. Ricky Martin. Hey Siri, how old is David Archuleta? That's... Hello, hey Siri. Why do we have these phones? Can you actually leave an honest answer for me? Why does this world run on this lady? Oh, type it in myself. God, I need the age. 30. Okay, he's still technically older. Yeah, I have a soft spot for him. Even though he has such like a younger vibe, he don't look 30. I thought he was younger. I was like, oh no, I'm making an exception here. He's 30, but he looks like he's like 22, 23. I don't like younger, but I had a crush on him when he was on American Idol. I was like, oh, I remember my parents calling me out. I don't know if I was out yet. I said I hope he wins, and I was rooting for him, like on the couch. Like, we used to watch it as a family. I'd be like, go David. And my parents would be like, you just want him to win because you have a crush on him. And it's just like, you know, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You know that show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Dun, dun, dun. All the lights are on me. Then everyone's looking at me. I'm like, no, that's not true. You just want that old man to live because you like the old man, Mom. Dun dun dun. Answer to that. Always being put on the spot. It was embarrassing. But yes, I still do. Wait. Let's go to his Instagram. Oh, see, he would have noticed me on my old one with my check mark. See, and I had more followers than him back then too. I mean, obviously, he rose to fame before social media, so there's very famous people who don't even have social media, and they don't need it because they're famous. I feel like I'm too ugly for him, though. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love his voice. He's talented. I like talented people. I'm attracted to talent, actually. I'm attracted to talented people. I can't stand attractive people who are trash bags. Just can't. Not even worth blinking an eye, you know? I learned my lesson with Orlin. You guys, this meal was gross. And look at me. Well, as I eat all of it, we're gonna finish this part. This is good. I cried when oh my gosh, I remember one time I was in New York. I was mukbanging with B Love's Life. I was there to see some old friends back when I used to work off Broadway, doing shows and stuff. And I went there for like a week. And I remember I was in my Airbnb at the time. And he posted something on his Instagram of him playing the piano and singing. It might be, I think someone re-uploaded it to YouTube, maybe. I know it was going on around Instagram for a while. When I was on my Facebook, I was on the toilet. And you know, sometimes it's not even like it takes that long. It's just like I'm sitting down. I don't like having to get up. I need to take my time. I have to catch my breath. So I'll sit there on the toilet for 10 minutes. Sometimes I get trapped into reading something. Yes, we wash the hands. Yes, the phone gets washed. I know. But that's what I was doing. Not because it was stuck or it couldn't, you know, pop out. It was already done. It's like 1, 2, 3, I'm done. I'm very fast. But again, I have to catch my breath. I had to walk away to the bathroom. Cheapers. I'm 300 pounds. Give me a break. So I was sitting there catching my breath, and I was watching David Archuleta's Instagram, and he posted, like I said, he was singing a song on the piano. I will never forget. It gave me goosebumps. Should I like put on free copyright music and like react to it? I'll probably start crying again. I guarantee. Goosebumps all the way up and down, all the way down my back. Tear, eyes watering. Just beautiful vibrato, such control, beautiful phrasing. I mean, I think he's classically trained, or he obviously have vocal skills, vocal training. And I burst into tears, and I didn't wipe, okay? And I forgot because I was so into the song. And I was there, and I stood up, and I walked into the living room. My pants were still down. It's okay, I was the only one there. And I turned on my Instagram story. I'm like, you guys, and I'm weeping. I'm like, His song's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I haven't wiped yet. I was so emotional because then I felt like, you know, Play-Doh being patty cake back in there. I'm like, oh, it's a mess, but I'm also really emotional because I just heard this nice song. And yeah, that was really fun. I kind of want to watch that song now. I literally know exactly what song it was too. I don't know the name of it. It was in Spanish. He doesn't speak Spanish and he tried. I mean, it sounded good to me. I'm one of those people that if I hear nice songs or if I hear nice music, I will weep. I will start crying. It happens to me all the time. Remember Angelica Hale from America's Got Talent when she sang "Those Girls on Fire"? That was the premise of one of my breakdowns. I think that's on the main channel. 1 million views later, hey, and I'm over there crying. Everyone's like, "What's happening?" And then halfway through, you find out I'm listening to Angelica Hale sing, and I'm crying because she sounded so good. And people are like, "This man, okay." Like, they thought it was something wrong. You know, I'm really the boy who cried wolf, but I don't even know what I titled the video. I think I was just like, I'm so emotional, or something like that. And the whole breakdown was me crying watching this girl sing. And that's how I am. The other day I was editing my thumbnail and I was listening to Shostakovich Piano Quintet. And I literally had to stop. And I really don't like listening to music when I'm trying to focus because I'll listen to the music and not focus. It takes me twice as long to do the thing, whatever I'm trying to do. I can hear it in my head right now. Oh, it pulls on my heartstrings. Oh, I have goosebumps. I just heard that chord progression. And the tension. Oh, shh! I'm having a moment. Anyways, that's how I am. I kind of want to listen. Okay, Nick, when we're editing this video, which you better edit, if you want to get paid, I need to go to his, it was not Reels. They didn't have Reels back then. It was just the IGTV. I will find, I'm scrolling, David. Oh, see, I'm too ugly for him. You ever feel that way when you like somebody like, well, he won't ever be with me, I'm so ugly. Excuse me, I'm gonna get really cute and get my double chin chopped off. Is it this? Here it is! I found the video. It has only 40,000 views. This deserves 4 million views. 20,000, 19,000, 20,000. Oh no, honey. You know what? It's not about the views. As Gabby Hanna said yesterday, Miss 4K views. Oh, Miss 4K views. I'm not going to get into it, but I was thinking about it again. I'm like, was I going too hard on her? I'm like, no, I would. She irks me. Can I actually say, speaking to her, if you watched yesterday's video, thank you. I was kind of, you know, spilling my feelings on how I just can't stand this person. Her presence on the internet just annoys the heck out of me. She's going on and on about things that happened a year ago, 2 years. Listen, we all get in drama. We all have moments where we mess up. We all get canceled. We all get lied on. I'm literally upset because I'm going through something right now where someone said something that was way not true, blood out of proportion. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm not gonna fight this. People think what they want to think. I'm not gonna fight this. It's not worth it. And anyways, I thought of Laura Lee. You guys know her? She does the makeup. And she got canceled 2 or 3 years ago. She was in drama with Jeffree Star. Now Jeffree Star's canceled. Everyone hates him, blah, blah, blah. It's back and forth, pink. That's how the internet works. One day you love someone, the next day you hate someone. But I didn't even know who she was until the drama. Now I know who she is. And that is the power and the beauty of being in drama on the internet, because you get your name out there. And when people learn you, they don't forget you. Or they might forget you, but they'll see your name and be like, oh yeah, I know who that is. And then they're more likely to check you out. It's a tactic on social media. People, that's, again, you know, Gabby Hanna always getting in drama before she releases her album. Her song, she's always coming up with something, some kind of dumpster fire to get everyone talking. And it's like, oh, she has her music and everyone starts listening to it. So it's tactic and stuff. We all know this. You don't need me to tell you this, but I don't think Laura Lee really, well, you never know. Trust me, you never know. People plan stuff all the time that look like real conflict, and it's literally all planned out beforehand. And I'll stop there. Not gonna say anything about my life, but I went to her Instagram the other day. I'm like, I wonder what she's doing. I really didn't even know who she was. I don't watch the makeup world. I clicked on her Instagram and I got sucked into it. I started watching her little TikToks that she posts there. I started watching the her makeup, beautiful makeup, and I ended up following her. I'm like, wasn't she just canceled for like shading Jeffree Star, making him uncomfortable? I'm like, I don't care. Follow. And I'm like, am I a fan now? Like, I don't know. It's weird when you're aware of people. Are you a follower? But people follow, but they don't follow. They just click follow. Maybe they took 2 minutes of their day. That's why you have to take everything with a grain of salt in life. I mean, I could have 2 million followers, but half of them, they know of me, but they don't watch me, or, you know, or they liked one thing I did, and they're sticking around to see what I do, but they're a follower, but they're not a follower. That's how it goes. So anyways, I'm just like, going back to Gabby Hanna, I'm thinking like, this girl was canceled. She was on the computer crying in her apology video, Laura Lee. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And the tears came out. And that became a meme. People started making fun of it and laughing, which it's like people are going to do. People do it to me all the time, whatever. Almost everybody's YouTube apologies suck. I mean, that's just how it goes. You can't please everyone. There's always people have their pitchforks. They're ready to like not even give you a chance because it's the computer. So I just thought to myself, I'm like, she was canceled. She lost like 100,000, 200,000 followers. Her brand deal was pulled out. And I'm thinking like, this was 3 years ago. I went to her social blade. Her views have been good and stable. Her Instagram, I see so many people liking it. So Joey Graceffa supporting her, Manny MUA supporting her. She has all this like, she's doing brand deals again. She has her own makeup line. I'm like, she was canceled. She had a mistake and she got back on her feet. Gabby Hanna, on the other hand, is still moaning and groaning. Okay, listen, I'm just like, get up, pack up your bags, and move on and do something else. Try, reinvent yourself, move on. She finds pleasure in being a victim, the eternal victim. That's her. And that's, it kind of, again, I hate to go into it again, but it just kind of like, my mind went there again watching Laura Lee. I'm like, look at this girl. She was canceled, Laura. Everyone hated her. She was the laughingstock of the internet. I remember. She was the laughingstock. Everyone picked on her. She was down on the ground. Down. All her sponsors pulled out. She was down. I think, she got canceled for, some tweets she made in the past. And I think, was it something, I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube, but, you know, very offensive, not correct stuff to be saying. And she seems to be great and comfortable, and she has this husband or something, and she ended up adopting her sister or her stepsister. She adopted her. Just beautiful. And she seems, I mean, again, I know very little about her. Very little. But from just glancing over 10, 15, 20 minutes, going through her Instagram, I'm like, I like this content. She seems happy. She's beautiful. She's doing stuff. She's successful again. And she was stepped on. And then we have Gabby Hanna over here going on and on. I mean, is this going to be a 5-year cry? Anyways, let me change the battery. I'm going to listen to a song. Let's see if I can cry. Not like Laura Lee, but like Nikocado avocado. Okay. Let me change the battery, and we're gonna listen to the song that made me get so emotional that I squished the poop between my cheeks. Let's see if we can redo this. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. The floating face has returned with the double chin. Choking him in his sleep. All right, so you ready for this emotional? I feel like I have no water cry. I feel like I'm holding on to my water. The water might break in this video. So here we go. Excuse me. I'm gonna, Nick, when you're editing this, put in some background music. Make sure it fits the mood, something appropriate, something sad. You know, make your artistic selection, Nick. And I'm gonna listen to what made me cry in the toilet in New York and squish the poo in my cheeks. So let's see. Here we go. I didn't sob and like, shh. I mean, because I have heard this probably 300 times by now. But right from the get-go. First he starts out on the, oh, let me tell you the song so you can cry with me. It's called Oh Mi Padre, Him, Oh My Father. So you go, oh, shout out to David Archuleta, okay. So you go to his Instagram. Okay, this is his Instagram, right? You click 3 buttons over right here and you click on the little TV. This would be right here, his IGTVs. And then you scroll down. It's gonna be on the right-hand side. Where is it? Here we go. Oh mi padre, him, oh my father. Oops. So he starts out on the piano to introduce the tune that he's kind of ingraining in his psyche because he needs to stick to that. You know, it's the melody. And then it's a cappella. He folds his hands. Well, he uses his hands to express. And it's a cappella. And the first phrase, I felt goosebumps on my neck and all the hairs on my arms stood up, and I kind of freeze. I was gonna be like but then I have to like snap out of the zone. You know, I'm in the zone. I'm feeling the atmosphere. I have to snap out of it to, you know, be like, oh my god, look. So I kind of just froze and I just listened, and it was so beautiful. Oh, why can't this be normal music? Why can't this be what we listen to, what we admire, what we aspire to be like, what we encourage? Why can't this music be idolized? It's just not. It makes me sad too. That's a whole nother reason to cry. But man, I want that sung at my funeral. I don't even know what it means. And I want him to sing it. I think, again, I don't know what the song's about, but when I hear him sing that song, it actually happened in New York. It happened all 300 times I listened to the song, and it happened now as well. When I hear him sing this song, I immediately think of Orlin and the times that we first met many, many years ago, before YouTube and the junk food, and just how special that connection was and how it was so different from any other connection I ever had. And I just have images in my head that play when I hear that of life with him. And it's, you know, sadness that that's over and happiness that I got to experience it as well, because it was so special and so beautiful that I feel like a lot of people in this world don't get to experience. To me, the song has love in it. It's loving. It's admiration. Oh, my father. Is this Meghan McCain talking? I don't know, but anyways, that's where I'm gonna end this video. Thank you. I love that song so much. I love him. I love him. He's, oh my god. I love him. I hope he never watches this video. Don't anyone tell him. Well, thank you for watching. I don't know how to end this video. I feel bad because the garlic in the bread. Garlic it wipes me out. It's so weird. I mean, that's what sensitivity does, but this was a 2 out of 10. Sorry, Pizza Hut. I don't know why I don't like you anymore, but I used to. I used to love Pizza Hut. Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh, that was before. Not crying, yawning. That was before I really got my hands onto Domino's and Little Caesars. And I was like, whoa, there's more to life than Pizza Hut. But again, if you like really fluffy stuff, then you'd love this. You would love this meal for family of 6. Eat it all for yourself. That song, I keep thinking of it. It makes me think of how precious life is and how short it is, yet how long it is too. And it just feels like the human spirit. No, not the spirit, the heart. It feels like the human heart. It's emotional. So I hope you guys go listen to it and let me know what you think. And maybe you'll start weeping like a little old church lady too, like me. And hopefully your church teacher doesn't slap your hand for having the right one over the left or the left over the right or whatever it's supposed to happen at the first communion, the communion over here. So anyway, thank you. I've said thank yous too many times, but I do appreciate you guys. Follow my Patreon to see my collab with Raven and Miranda. 8 p.m. is their channel name. That will be linked in the description box. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
A big thank you to my patrons for supporting this video, and a bigger thank you to my new executive producer, Leslie Jeppesen. If you'd like to become a producer and help support my channels, or if you just want to join the community to see what else I'm posting, come on over to my Patreon by clicking the link down below. You must be age 18 or older. And for something even more personal, gift yourself a personalized video just for you. Or book a video for someone and surprise them. We can also DM each other and chat one-on-one. So if you want to watch even more content from me, come follow my Patreon. But if you want a personalized video or just want to talk, come over to my Cameo. Patreon and Cameo are both linked down below. Thank you so much. Bye.